All right, guys, we got back nine coverage, second round action of the 2026 Discraft Australasian Open presented by MVP, the second event of the Tour Down Under here in New Zealand. Brought to you guys by MVP Discs. I'm your host, Luke Humphries, joined in the booth by Mr. Nate Perkins, and we're watching back nine action. Guys had a bit of a trouble.
They did.
On that front nine.
Front nine is hard, and it showed in that round two front nine coverage. And you know, I was just thinking, Luke, I was talking to my wife and she asked me how long you and I have known each other. And I had to dig pretty deep, and I think 11 years now. I think we're past the decade at this point from when I first played a round of disc golf with you in Fort Worth, Texas at Zebo's.
That's an honor.
Which it is. It's pretty crazy. The friendship runs deep. Oh, it's an honor for me to be hanging out here with you, watching this go throw coverage. It really does look like that. The river really is blue and green. Luke, you actually said it was your favorite palette.
Yeah, it is.
Those are some of your favorite colors.
Yeah, the color scheme that these waters have with the depths, each of them being a different version color of blue-green. It's just amazing.
You can find blue-green rocks down here, too. There is one called Autia that is one of the rarest stones you can find, and it only comes from one river in the world, and it's in New Zealand.
It is an incredible stone.
And what's that a mixture of again?
It is fuchsite, kyanite, and quartz. And wow, look at this eagle shot from Paul.
And
Oman.
it gets to the ground.
So good. Dries up before the out of bounds. Yeah, it's the same stone Germ is wearing, Corey Ellis is wearing, I'm wearing, and Tall Paul's wearing. I think there's probably a few more of us wearing it. You've got a beautiful Marsden flower jade toki that you wear. Everybody getting a little piece of New Zealand as they head back to the States. And this disc flying so good for Bradley for 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, this is that duo plastic Rock 3. One side of the disc is Star Plastic, the other side Champion.
That is a trip.
Switch grips if it's working better in the rain or if it's dry out.
Do you think people are doing that?
I would think so. I mean, they're completely different grips.
Is this going to go out of bounds again? It is. 2 days in a row. No, okay.
Looked like it was.
Past pin high. I mean, we talked about it. I had a conversation with him today before the round. I was like, hey, you threw those buzzes really far. He's like, yeah, I couldn't believe that. And I was like, don't do that again, you know, type of deal. And I thought he did. I'm sure that was a buzz as well from Corey. Trying to keep it low.
We still don't know where Corey's going. He's currently open bag right now. Captain?
Yeah.
You making a push? I mean, we got a push for the man.
Yeah, we got our eyes on it. Yeah, we try and keep our finger on a bunch of different situations. And there's still some things to be figured out for sure. We do have another announcement coming. I can say that.
That's exciting.
Aiden, the strong bid leads to the strong comebacker as well. Oh no. I didn't know what we were watching. Unfortunately, we were watching a putt from Bradley. Wow, the sombrero in there, he sulks out. Had nothing doing.
I like watching Aiden play. I said it last week, but I really do. He's got a good game, but I just love his aggression. And Paul in for the birdie with the eagle. There's another question that comes up. It's where were you for the holy shot?
Ooh.
And where were you when Paul Oman won Worlds?
Ooh.
Because I think a lot of people shared their story with me about where they were watching on the Disc Golf Network.
100%.
Like a lot of our friends were in Europe watching in the middle of the night. Where were you, Luke?
Yeah, at Worlds there, I had gone to my car and was watching some coverage with Double G. He was like, hey, Kev might win. So I ran down there. By that time, Kev had triple bogeyed. And I sat there and had a perfect look at the holy shot. I was literally 25 feet from James. Wow. Back into the right. Easiest hole on the course. That's going to hurt.
So then where were you when Paul Oman won Worlds?
I think I was in Europe, right? Were we not in Europe?
Yeah.
Okay. When I heard Paul won Worlds, we were in Estonia? Do you know where we were?
We were in Norway.
Oh, then I wouldn't have been in. I would have been in the States.
Okay.
I skipped the Norway, so I would have been stateside. I had to have. Paul, did I congratulate you? He shakes
Get
his
up
head.
and hug him right now.
I'm sure that I hit him up immediately. Insane. With the ace final round, the forehand that I've been teaching that old man for the last 5 years, it's dialed it in and held him off. That round, incredible. The way that Dutch Napier was putting the pressure on Paul, and Paul firing back every little bit of it, that is a special achievement. It's going to stand with him his entire life.
Nice little approach right there from a tricky position. A part here does feel like a bogey. If you miss the gap and you have to get up and down, all your competitors are inside 20 feet.
The easiest hole on the course, only playing 0.3 of a stroke under par. As we check out the Continental US swing for the Go Throw Tour, that's where we're going. Going to hug that East Coast a little bit more this year, ending up right there in AGA Farms in Pennsylvania, spot we haven't been. Going to highlight some new spots this year, which is something that will keep it fresh for us and you guys, and just keep this growth going. There's so many places that deserve a little spotlight, a little microscope on them. We're going to try and keep that.
And I love that you can throw a course on there that doesn't necessarily have cell service, where you're not pushing this live, so you guys can get up and into some places that the Disc Golf Network can't really visit.
100%.
Can't wait to see what Cactus Rock looks like on this coverage, and then the mountain golf course that you're playing in Colorado.
Totally.
We just can't really get the tour there.
100%. Not yet. Technology getting better, Pro Tour getting more efficient at their job as well. Things are bright for the future. This is a big rock, very big mid-range. The height, you got to keep it low, so you're defined by what you can use up, which is how you get the extra distance with those mid-ranges. It's more of like a fairway, I think, that gets back to hyzer.
I feel like it's big because of the headwind that they're feeling.
Yeah, today.
Yeah.
I suppose there were some factors present that I didn't mention, but yeah, that left to right headwind. It's a really common spot to end up not get enough turn.
All going back to the eagle that he threw on 8. A little bit more teeth than the orange one.
When you say that, you're talking about just a little more stable. I like that. Yeah, big shout out to RPM Discs, OTB Discs as well, both partners of the entire tour. OTB is doing killer things down here in New Zealand as well. They've made shipping extremely cheap for anybody in New Zealand, so check that option out. Getting shipping down from $15 to $3.
Yeah, that's going to play a factor in access to plastic for Kiwis.
Oh, yeah.
Another thing that OTB East is doing, they are the sole retailer for the RPM Helix basket, which I think is one of the best catching baskets on the market. And we're going to run this back. Also, one of the more beautiful baskets. Look at the spiral. It's a wine glass shape for a reason. And the engineering behind it is sound. Check out OTB East if you want an RPM Helix basket delivered to you in the United States. Or if you're going to put in a course, get 18 of them.
They got them right there. Yeah. When I see the Helix, I think aesthetics.
Oh, look at the touch.
From a knee.
Come on, Paul. He's right here on our left. And from the knee into the wind, unfazed. Yeah, to me, when you see someone put touch on a putt when there's wind, it says a lot about the focus that they found right before the release.
Yeah, and comfortability outside of their comfort zone. You know, he plays a lot of catch. He's familiar with various angles and using the wind to get places. Like, that is just a veteran putt right there. And he now has a share of the lead. 3-way on this card. Corey Ellis now coming into the day in the lead, 2 back of these 3 guys. This disc out of bounds long yesterday. Aiden's going to have to make that adjustment.
What adjustment do you make? You just take a little spin off? Throw it lower?
And sometimes that's what happens. You end up just taking a little bit off and it fluffs it, noses it up just a touch. Then the height's different. Then that penetrating flight. I mean, yesterday he could have dropped down and slid to park job, I think, with a different wind situation. So my exact advice to Aiden was actually don't change much. Those shots were great. You try and adjust too much, you'll end up with a shot like he did. Which, I mean, we play a sport that we can't guarantee what the wind is doing down there. We can throw a shot that would be parked without wind, but we can't guarantee a park job on a situation like this. We can put our best effort forward. And sometimes you're going to lift into the tree, and sometimes you're not. Ken Climo, he didn't. Most of the time, he slid under the basket. Paul McBeth slid under the basket, but it doesn't work that way for everybody. There's a lot of unknowns and variables in this sport.
He's going to flip the zone and turn the zone. That's wicked.
It's about 6 feet better than yesterday. Same result. Ooh. Had to look good as it hyzered back.
Had the little flutter on it again.
Yeah.
It's definitely intentional. It's kind of held out there.
Yeah,
it looked like it was going to
down.
start hyzering.
It did. It's like a left to right headwind. Yeah, that would have been for solo lead. For Ellis. That 2-shot deficit turning to 1. And who knows, actually, we saw Levi Stout at the top of the leaderboard last time we checked in. So these guys may be chasing the young Kiwi coming off a victory with a head full of confidence and a spin putt as good as you see him.
The reality of what a disc can be and discover ultra soft plastic. With its extreme flexibility and tackiness, ultra soft has the best grip and flex of any plastic Prodigy has ever made. Take on cold or wet weather with confidence behind every shot. We are excited to add 300 ultra soft to the lineup, which joins 400 and 500 ultra soft. Check out the entire collection today on ProdigyDisc.com or your local retailer.
That's right. Big thanks to our sponsors. Couldn't do it without a litany of sponsors that are making this possible, bringing you guys this coverage. Hole 14, one of the harder on the course. Got this late Mando added in this year. Everybody liked beforehand around the trees. Now you got to punch this low and hard.
Hey, what's it like having Will Schusterick as your CEO? It's got to be pretty cool. I love that guy.
He's a legend, you know? He's literally a Hall of Famer, a 3-time U.S. champ, 4-time major, and he's also a super hard worker. He gets in the office and he's making stuff happen, which I can appreciate. He's building relationships. He's creating plastic. he's got the right team around him too. Josh doing the artwork, Lane doing the artwork as well. We've just got a really good team at Prodigy, and things are slowly turning around. And I love to see people on the comments and the threads agreeing with me in these situations. You know, we took a little heat for a little while.
Yeah.
We said, hey, that's us. We did have some flashing issues. That is old news.
Yeah.
Our grip and our discs are as good as possible right now.
Come on, look at this Thunderbird again. He did it in practice. He did it in round 1. Come on, 12 feet left for the birdie. Yeah, it's good to hear, Luke. And honestly, give yourself credit because you've played a big part in turning around the public image of Prodigy, in my mind, as a fan.
Yeah, well, they've never done me wrong. They were honest with me throughout. I've worked hard for them, and they've rewarded me for it. So they're a good company in my mind. And it's a family over there.
And Brad rarely turning a T-Bird over enough to miss the mandatory. His touch in general hasn't been all there today.
No, it's not his best effort out. Brad-like.
Yeah, he's not feeling it.
And it's a lot of golf and a lot of heat and a lot of sun. It adds up.
He is cooked.
He is definitely cooked.
I'm in the tan line last week. It's
Yeah.
it's continuing.
This is where the initial putt went.
The aggression never ends.
No.
Fortunate for the flag right there.
Yeah. When most people blow by a basket at 40 feet, they throw the next little a little softer, and he looked like he threw it harder. Oman.
Paul's last bogey was the 7th. Gotten 4 birds since then, and he now has the solo lead.
Yeah.
Depending on where Levi is at in the mix.
Yeah. Only 3 birdies on this one, too. That's a really good get. Jacob Blair grabbing it as well. As your boy. Hole 15. Good one to pick up. It's a position play off the tee.
Yeah, it had a little bit more wind kind of coming down that tunnel. It changed the disc selection for a lot of players.
Yeah, yesterday it was tail, easy to get the distance you needed.
Yeah.
Today, headwind makes you want to stable up, which makes that hard pan ground late in the fairway act against you and slide you out of bounds left.
Paul pulls this eagle a little wide. Does it get back on edge? It doesn't. That's well out of position. He'll just have to throw a putter to the original layup spot.
Basically, yeah.
Yep.
Unless he wants to go big around.
Okay, so this one is Kotuku.
Yeah, that's a brand new Kotuku, stable mid-range from RPM. He trusts that thing with a lot of hyzer hard into the wind.
And he got it last week. And the man knows what he needs, and to be able to trust a mold a week after you get it in competition says a lot about the quality of the disc. It's kind of crazy that there's Kiwis that are making discs down here, and one of the best baskets happens to be from this small Pacific nation.
Yeah. Simon's a special guy.
Yeah.
He is. He's got a bunch of businesses. He does a variety of things. He offers advice to a ton of different people down here. He's just a great community member. And he couldn't do it without his wife, Yvette, and a great family that they have there.
I adore their family. Adore Simon. He's got that enthusiasm.
He does.
As do you. You're kind of one of those guys. It's like enthusiastic. It keeps you young, right? I really think that's the secret.
Well, that's a compliment.
To youth.
He mentioned in the same sentence as Simon Feasy, who it seems like he's just going to be so graceful and athletic into his 70s, the way that he keeps playing this game with flexibility and athleticism. Is this okay?
What did he find?
No, I saw Levi Stout did it today. Putter straight through, didn't hit a tree. Doesn't make sense because it's jail.
Great spot to throw from. Straightens it out just a bit. Yep, 50 feet left for the bird.
Yep.
This is a little tight on the turnover. Going zone because of how sharp he has to release this.
Exactly. Got it right.
Look at this read. It's genius.
My goodness. He's got to be one of the best zone throwers in the world. I don't think many people are throwing him on the power lines that he puts him on.
Yeah, him and Gossage, right? We're both throwing those. Like Gossage would throw a zone to throw straight 400.
Yeah, right.
Which is him and Corey are the only players I know that have ever even attempted that.
Yeah. Nice little bid from Brad. Look good.
Although the zone did cost Goose the world title, the island hole.
In a way, it kind of cost AB the title in Europe, too, to Corey, because that's the one he eventually put on the island.
Okay, if he would have gone zone from the beginning instead of the Raptor, yeah. I felt like zone was a lot of disc for Goose at that playoff in Kansas.
Yeah, not 100%.
I don't know shit though. I'm on a couch talking disc. I'm not in a playoff with Paul Macbeth.
No, he does.
You never know. He put it on the island in the moment.
Yeah.
In the round.
Yeah.
And just didn't in the playoff when the pressure was building.
Yeah, and that's when it's the hardest to do it. Here we go, hole 16, down the stretch, 3 to go, 2 extremely tight gauntlet holes, back-to-back Perkins. What are these guys doing?
You got to start it straight and finish it straight with a little bit of drift.
What's the wind doing?
I see a lot of these are the only. Actually, this one might be the only hole. Slightest tailwind,
yeah,
but you're kind of unaffected.
Inside out.
Look at this late flip. Keep going.
Oh wait.
Oh,
it's not like keep
still
going.
Outside the circle. One of the shots of the day for sure.
Goodness gracious. That is the exact line the fairway calls for. You can force a forehand down and dry it up early, but you can't throw the perfect inside out flip up.
It's true. So look at this eagle. Keep going.
I think it was Mako 3.
Oh, was it? Good call.
Yeah, which would have been right.
Yeah,
He'd added a
Eagles
little
a little
hyzer.
fast.
Bradley's going AVR. Oh no.
He said, I'm not Corey. No, that was one of the shots of the day. When you get to that level, an inside out hyzer flip with a putter, that's mastery. Right? That's a samurai. That's a Zen master.
True that. Yeah, forehand flip up mid range. That's pretty Zen master as well. Definitely like level 5 or 6.
Yeah, I would agree with something as finicky as a buzz.
Brad's got to go T-bird.
Oh, and it gets back.
Almost
flies
kills the tournament director.
Oh, that's Steve Lawson.
Steve with the quick move, avoiding the T-bird head high. Oh.
Is he in the bucket?
Am's Delight for the win.
Is that what it was? Was it the bird?
I think so.
Okay. What's the scoop on the Am's Delight?
I mean,
Is that because it's just like such a good disc that it will help any player?
yeah, just like if you play a local round at just a normal course, every Am's gonna have one of those. It's not like not shots taken. This isn't personal. This is just what you find in a bag. And then, of course, Turkish Delight. It sounds fun, so then you just go Am's Delight. That's what it ends up being.
That makes sense.
I think it's a great disc for the people that throw it. They love it.
I'm surprised that every company has not made a Berg.
I love that they love it. That's going to be a bogey for Brad. Corey. Oh, yeah.
But
A shot like that, he's going to take the putt extra serious. Make sure he pays off that sick hyzer flip up. I mean, you guys, I guess, have been commenting. I've been told, I don't read the comments, but there's a bunch of you Berg throwers. I'm not taking shots. I think you guys throwing it makes you happy, so I'm 100% for it. And let me tell you, if you stepped up to hole 17, I bet you'd throw it right here, wouldn't they, Bert?
that's a lot of distance for the Berg.
But they throw it anyways.
Can he go back-to-back with this flippy putter? I think this one is even a little bit more technical for this line because it can't flip too early.
You're right. Deeper. Need the deeper hyzer. A little bit of left to right tail. Okay, Aiden switching. He's going with that buzz. Is that an M4?
I've got the spotter.
Nah. Didn't get him. All right, Tall Paul. He's going to show off a touchy, understable mid-range. Going
Love it.
Mako 3. I do too. He's been getting touchier with these shots. Developing nicely.
Yeah, just a little overturned.
Yeah, the trust to commit to the hyzer angle at the right side is developed. Brad. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice kicks, too.
Pure.
You don't see many people pin high.
No, you don't.
Again, I think it's a harder backhand than it is forehand. Again,
Where does this one play, Lou? Certainly has to play over par.
has to be playing over par. I'll pull it up for you, Perkins, right here. Hole 17, not as over par as you'd think, just 0.17.
Okay.
Coming in with 6 birdies. I see your name there. Jeremy Colling's name there. Both you guys known for your forehands. I also birdied it again today with the forehand.
With the A3 again?
A3 again.
Wow.
Very same line, yeah.
Come on, Aiden. Go back to back. C3.
Oh,
Man's
Ow.
hunting. All right, we're tied at the top. This is a putt for par. And
Oh.
he is good for it.
that was
In the
good for
heart.
another 10 feet.
A little bit of weight shift from that left leg.
40-footer good from 50 on the exact same line.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I could see Corey going MVP. I could see him going Prodigy as well. What I want is just him to be out there. I
Yeah.
think he is one of the more exciting players to watch when he's up there competing for the lead because of his kind of unorthodox two-step
Yeah.
and hammer
Yeah.
and his distance putting.
Yeah.
So I just want to see him out there competing for another decade.
Yeah. He's one of the best. Deserves to be there. Definitely adds to the game when he is there and is a top competitor. A major champion after all. Hole 18, Perkins playing half a stroke over par, a different wind. It's going to be tailwind for this island shot today.
It was a really strong right to left off the tee as well, which made this tee shot difficult. Most shots that I saw were going OB deep and left around the Mando tree. You have to either turn it into the wind or throw something a little more understable. And look, Brad's going slow. He's going duo rock 3,
Oh, it's great.
and it's perfect.
It's great. It didn't have the flare skip as it got to the flat there. Zone. These guys disking way down. This is like the disc most associated with under 250-foot forehand approach shots.
Silly.
Corey's going 350 air shot to the landing zone perfectly.
Yeah, that's a lot of experience being expressed through those two players throwing those shots right there.
Okay, I called that an M4. It's not. It's a Castoplast disc. It's the Castoplast mid-range.
That has to be OB deep. Yep, and taking it,
Oh,
pushing it. So he's going to throw from where he was last inbounds. He'll be throwing 3 onto the island.
why is Paul running?
Change the discs up. Going eagle. Needs to get this turning. Oh, no. Oh, it is!
Yeah, it just
What?
it didn't land on the angle. It
Yeah.
landed in the flat.
Oh, Oh, that gets slammed. Does it still
Wait,
fly?
Wait.
Somehow gets
Good
there.
grief. It looked like it dried up 100 feet short.
You have to admit, the wind is fun for disc golf sometimes when you're not stressing over every moment.
If getting gray hairs and having little heart aneurysms is fun, then count me in. Another good shot. This is such a windy green, though, with a high basket and about 50, 60 people present. It's not an easy one to putt on. Closer you get, happier you are.
Oh, that's the tomb.
Yeah, again with the tomb. He's throwing that thing really good. I'd even see a custom run of those things here shortly. Tall Paul tomb? Is that something you guys want? Let us know in the chat.
Absolutely.
Wait, what do you...
Bradley said what? Fell in.
It felt like it was a spike heiser directly at it. There just needed to be more width.
Yeah, it was a misfire, no doubt. Tough finish for Aiden.
Yep.
I think that might have been for lead card. Brad drops it in. Moves to 6 under.
He did it. He can do it.
Currently
Brad.
1 off the lead. I think Corey's going to have this to move to 8.
Yep. Ooh. He's got a little something left. Just a par. Look at this guy watching from the Topaz sign. All right, Tall Paul.
Well, he's going to the straddle right here. Maybe to get a better angle on the wind. Oh, no. And it just lifts and holds right. And jams it.
Yeah, a couple poor birdie putts and really nice par putts from Corey and Paul. Losing a shot to Bradley as he catches one up and Aiden drops 2 back. That will be indeed a lead card miss then for Aiden Scott as we check in with the back 9 scores. 2 bogey frees, cleaning things up. I mean, it was a wild ride, that front 9.
Yeah. It's exciting golf out here. I really love Spa Park. As I said before, I think it's one of the better competition courses I've ever played or watched. And it's in one of the best settings you can be in. The Waikato River flowing around the entirety of the park.
Yeah.
When you're done with your round, just cruise down and jump in the 55-degree river. Luke, what do you think about the temp?
It is awakening.
Yep.
Don't want to be in there long. Levi Stout, 8 under total. He is in the lead now from chase card all the way to the top, Perkins.
Well,
He's doing it again.
I want to take a moment, Luke, and thank MVP Disc Sports for believing in the Tour Down Under. So when you look at a tournament in a country like Estonia and what they did with the European Disc Golf Festival, their mission was to get the national sports networks involved with the tournament, and they did just that. They got €500,000 donated because they were on the national sports network. That's the mission down here of the Tour Down Under. We want to package something such as this Go Throw coverage and get it to where millions of Kiwis can watch it.
That is the second round, and we come back tomorrow for the final. Somebody's going to take this thing down. Second stop in New Zealand coming to you guys soon. For Nate Perkins, I'm Luke Humphries. Thank you for watching Go Throw. Stay tuned. We got final round coverage dropping in just a few hours.